Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode. This episode, I'm joined by Ashton,
Yes, hello there, lovely
and
viewers.
we're going to be discussing our F1 26 predictions. This was actually Ashton's idea, by the way. So if you're going to hate
Oh,
him in the comments,
you
not
didn't
me.
need. Okay, fair enough.
Please don't hate Ashton in the comments if you like Ashton being on the channel.
I don't care if you hate me or not.
Okay, fair enough. Um, so we're going to get started with our drivers' predictions. Then we're going to move on to the constructors, and then we've got a few other things that we'll discuss later on. Do you want to go started with who you've put as 10th for your driver?
All right then. So, in 10th place, I have put Alex Albon
Okay. So,
because the Williams team, they're powered by Mercedes and they've always got good engines. That's why, I guess.
okay, fair enough. In 10th, I've put Carlos Sainz. For similar reasons. I
Ooh.
I think Williams had a pretty good season last. Um, yeah, and I think honestly they could do the same. We saw Carlos Sainz on the podium twice, and yeah, I think he can do the same thing this year. Hopefully better.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough then. Right then. In 9th, I have Carlos Sainz.
Okay, so we've both
Purely
agreed that
because purely because he's a better driver than Albon.
yeah,
He's been
okay,
in F1 for a longer time. He's got so much more podiums. Even if he wasn't in Ferrari and McLaren, he's tied Albon's podium score last year.
okay, yeah, that's fair enough. I can see there we've both put 9th and 10th for Carlos, so you know it's pretty good going. In 9th, I put Isaac Hadjar.
Oh,
I
all right
thought
then.
it's his first season at Red Bull, so I think he's going to perform. I obviously know there's the Red Bull curse, but I still think he's going to perform. I wanted to put him higher because obviously we saw quite a lot in his just first rookie season. I think we saw quite a lot of him, but I think put him in 9th. I didn't want to put anything higher just because I don't think, a first season at a top tier team like Red Bull is going to go the way you expect. So put him 9th.
All right then. Fair enough. In 8th, I've put Hadjar.
Okay, that's
This is
that's quite
this is getting kind of creepy.
yeah. We're kind
But
of
no, uh, similar reasons to you, really. But thankfully, there's no more Christian Horner, and I forgot no more Helmut Marko either. So I think Adjar's going to do so much better than people may think. And
fair.
yes, yeah, he did have a bit of luck in his podium with Lando's engine blowing up last year.
Yeah, true.
Either way, he would have still been fourth, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that is still incredible. In 8th, I put Fernando Alonso.
Oh, yeah.
I think they've got Adrian Newey designing the Aston Martin cars, so I think that is a solid combo. Um, and I think Fernando just is a good driver, and we saw him with his old DRS trains last season. I think um, we saw him quite a lot of the qualifying, quite a lot of Q2. He was in the top three in qualifying, so I'm kind of excited to see what he can do this year. Obviously,
Yeah.
he isn't like what he was before, but I still think he's in the top 10 drivers.
Yes. Okay then. I have put in 7th Charles Leclerc.
Oh
Kind of
wow,
hurts.
what
Kind of
happened?
hurts. But I don't think Ferrari's going to do the greatest this year.
Okay, okay,
Obviously, he's going to drag that tractor into the point sometimes. Maybe a cheeky podium here and there. But I don't know if he's going to get a win. I doubt it.
okay. Because I've I think I've become one of the delusional Ferrari, um, and because I've not put I've put them a lot higher than that. Because in seventh I put Kimi Antonelli.
Okay. Oh, all right then.
Um, I wanted to put him higher, um, but I just felt that there was a lack of consistency over the season. Like one race he'd be third, and the next he'd be back down at 15th. And I know it was his rookie season, but I don't know. I just think, unlike I think he scored more points than Hajar, but I feel like over the season Hajar was more of a middle performer, whereas Kimi kept going from
Yeah.
like the top of the to the bottom over cross. And I think that maybe his just needs a couple more years of experience, and to mature into Formula One. That's just so I don't think he'll be quite as high as that yet. But I think seventh.
All right. Yeah, yeah. I see where you're getting at because I put him in sixth
Okay, yeah, yeah,
because again, as I said with Williams, Mercedes have been notoriously good with their engines.
yeah. True, true.
Uh, yeah, he's just going to do well, I think.
Mm. Um,
Just think that I've not got anything to say.
this one really pains me. But I've put Lewis in sixth.
Oh,
Um,
okay,
I think I had him higher than that until this morning, and I woke up and put no. I think he'll be sixth. Um, I think
okay.
I think we may see him get like podiums. We may see him even get a win, but I don't think that Ferrari will get him that high in the points. I honestly think as a team, Ferrari could do well, but as the singular drivers, I don't think they'll be that high in the drivers' championship this year. Quite
You
similar to.
really are a delusional Ferrari fan because I don't have Lewis in my top 10.
Oh my god, I can't believe you had
I
Albon in your top
I
10 and not
yeah,
Lewis. That's crazy. I am
yep.
maybe I am
Well,
I am pretty delusional to be fair. That's true.
yeah, yeah, normally I am, but I guess I also don't like Lewis.
True. True.
Either way. In fifth, I've got Alonso
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. That is.
because obviously he's a two-time world champion. Should have been more. He got robbed in 2012.
He did. He did.
He's got the most amount of experience of any driver. Yes, he's had some unlucky moments. I I've also only put him in fifth because hopefully the Honda engine this year will be like what Red Bull had with Max and back in the 80s with McLaren, and not that spell in from 2015 to 18.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Also, he did get oof, I don't know how many podiums, but he got a few podiums in 2023.
Yeah, he did. I think three, four.
And about that, and as you said, Adrian Newey.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I've not done him justice putting him down in eight, but I thought there were just some
Oh
other
well,
drivers which I thought would perform slightly better.
yeah,
Um,
fair enough.
did we just do fifth? So in fifth, I've put George Russell.
Oh wow, that's
I've
interesting.
I've got a really hot take, and I think George Russell is one of the most overrated drivers on the grid.
Oh
Um, I I think because he's doing the 1 year Mercedes contract, he'll spend the first half of the season um, being like just a mid driver, and then he'll come back for the contract debate, do like 10, 10 races well, and then yeah, just underperform again.
wow. Okay then, that's interesting because I've got George higher, but what's now fourth? I
Fourth,
in
fourth.
fourth I've got Lando Norris.
Okay, you put the championship down.
I think
Oh,
I think he's really gonna fall off
okay.
because yes, he's a decent driver. I mean, of course he is. He's the world champion,
Yep,
but
yep.
he's also had some really unlucky moments. Yes, everyone brings up Sochi 2021, but I'm gonna bring it up again. I don't care. Hate me all you want. I don't give a shit.
No, 2021
Uh,
was a hot season to be fair. Anyway.
yes, but that was Vanzo's fourth year, so he should have known that it
Yeah.
was too wet for him to keep going.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Either way, he did have some luck getting some of his wins, and maybe he's just not going to be as good.
Mm.
That's what I think, at least.
Okay, so you're probably gonna hate me for this next one. In fourth, I've put Max.
Okay, I
Um,
don't hate you on that.
I think it's Red Bull's first year with Ford. Um,
Yeah,
they struggled a lot last year. You could see that the Red Bull was struggling last year, and I think
okay.
obviously Max is a brilliant driver, so he can't have a disaster class, and he's never gonna be. I don't think unless he decides to move teams or like really underperform. I don't think we're ever going to see him outside top five. But I've put him fourth because I don't think the Red Bulls up to it this year. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. They may have that Honda engine may not have done them well last year, and I think maybe the Ford engine does them really well, but I just don't think it's there.
Then it's interesting because in third I've got Matt.
Okay,
He's
okay,
he's always gonna drag whatever tractor Red Bull gives him into at least the top three of the championship. I think at least
okay.
because obviously he done that last year and he done what he had to win the championship, but obviously Lando was still on the podium, so Max was second, and Max is one of, if not the greatest F1 drivers of all time.
That is a
I
fair
think.
state. That's a fair statement. That I would say he's definitely up there with the top drivers. Uh, so in third, I've put Charles Leclerc. That may be the most delusional
Delusional
decision.
today, aren't we?
that may be the
My
most
God!
that may be the most delusional thing that I've put. Um,
Wow.
but um, but I really feel for Charles. Like 2024 was a pretty good season for Ferrari, and just 2025 was not. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, but I think it's quite good. It's like I put Lewis quite low, admittedly because of Ferrari, but Charles has been
Mm.
with Ferrari for longer, so I feel like as much as that Ferrari is an absolute crap car, I think he can still drive it. And I think um I'm delusional in saying this, but I think Ferrari this year may have a decent car. The delusion.
Oh no. Okay. In second now, I was about to say third. No. In second, I've got Oscar Piastri.
Okay, okay,
He was a brilliant. He's a brilliant driver. There's no doubt about that. Back to back champions from F3 to F2, and the McLaren's probably going to be good. And I think he's a better driver than Lando. I'm going to say that.
okay.
Uh, yes, he did have some bad luck last year, just being a poor driver. But you can't really blame him because it was his third season.
Yep, yep.
I did make that argument with Lando saying he was bad, but whatever. don't care. I just prefer Astri.
Okay, I mean, I agree with you that Oscar's gonna perform better because in second I've put Lando.
Oh, okay then.
I think he did such a good job last year, and I think he can continue that. I just think on the I think Lando's gonna perform at the same level he did last year. Um, so
Okay then.
and obviously we know who we've put first now. So obviously I've got Oscar in first, and I think that's because I think Oscar's going to take the step up. I think he was so close to winning the championship last year, and at the end it just fell off. And I think this year
Yeah.
he's going to have something to prove, and I think he's really going to like put in the work and the effort, and I think he's going to try and take it. So that's why I put
Alright
him in
then.
first and a second.
Alright then. I have put George in first.
Okay, you're going to have to explain that because I think that's slightly delusional.
It's like shut up. I think it's George's time. He's been driving since 2019, same as Alonso and Albon. But as I said before, Mercedes are notoriously good at engines. Just look at 2014 to 2020. It's, it's funny as time. I don't think there's really much competition if they've got a good engine and a good car.
Okay, that's fair enough. Um, I'm personally inclined to disagree. But obviously,
That is right.
that's fine. I'll be very interested to see because obviously this now means that December this year, when the F1 season's finished, we're going to have to do a reaction to our predictions.
Oh yes, yes we are.
Yep. So ready to move on to constructors?
Yes, if you
Uh,
are.
yeah. So for the constructors, we're going to be doing all 11 teams. We did the top 10 because if we were to do 22 drivers,
There's
we'd be here for
22 drivers. No, thank you. I could not be bothered to do that.
no. I
Also, we don't know if there's going to be any driver moves.
yeah. Who knows? Colafinto, they're coming for you.
Wait, no. Who would replace him though? Paul Aaron? No, no, I don't think so.
Daniel Ricciardo?
Colapinto has too much money. No, no. He said he doesn't want to come back to F1. Sadly.
Yeah, I
Also
know.
with Alpine, he's
Yeah, no.
done. He went to Renault, hated it, moved to McLaren, got booted.
Yeah.
He just
It's
wasn't
he's not
himself.
coming back.
Then
He's not coming back. That's quite sad. So who have you
yep,
got in 11th?
I've got Cadillac,
Wow.
brand new team. Uh, oh, I'm just gonna quickly have a look at Haas's first season to see where they were. I don't remember off the top of my head. All right, leave me alone.
No, that's fair enough actually.
Yeah, because at the time Haas were the newest team on the grid, and yeah, I don't think Cadillac's going to do very well
Um,
because obviously they're also powered by Ferrari.
that's true.
The highest amount of points Haas got in 2016 was in the second round in Bahrain. Other
Okay.
than that, and they've had a big dry spell from Spain to Baku, and then what's that? Silverstone to Japan, and their last point was 1 point in Texas.
Okay.
Again, that's had a Ferrari engine. Cadillac have a Ferrari engine. They're not going to do good.
So I've put Alpine in 11th. I
Okay,
think
then I see that. Really, I see
I, I
that.
I think they're the worst team on the Formula One grid. And
Okay, then.
I am probably get hate for that, but
However, yeah, Gasly.
I agree. Pierre Gasly is a good driver. he is a good midfield driver, and if I was a midfield team,
Yeah,
I would be paying quite a lot for Pierre Gasly. But Alpine are just god awful. Their car
yep,
sucks so bad, and
yep.
their team is just awful. Like, is it Flavio that they have as the team principal?
I yes, they do have Flavio.
Yeah, and honestly, he needs to
Yeah,
go
they're
back to the
gonna do a crash
2000s.
coat again.
He needs to go back to the 2000s.
All right then. Okay then. Wait, why the hell do I have RB in 10th? I've only just realised. Oh
You,
yeah, that's why, because they're drivers.
oh,
I
okay,
think RB are gonna have a good are gonna have a good car. However, Liam Lawson crashes way too fucking much, and Arvid Lindblad, he is just a couple months older than I am. He
okay,
was born 2007 August.
yeah,
He's not going to do well.
that's fair enough.
Scary.
Um, in 10th, I've put Haas. I think you've explained um your reason for
Well,
Cadillac quite well. Um, and I think yeah, my logic for your Cadillac was the thing of Haas. I think whenever you have Alpine, you have Haas. That's all I'm gonna say. I think Oliver Behrman did a pretty good job, and I
uh,
think so did Ocon. He did all right.
yes.
Um, but yeah, I just don't think they have a car.
Okay then, that's completely fair enough. In 9, I've got Audi
Hmm?
because obviously they've taken over from Sauber.
Yeah.
Sauber weren't the best team, but they've got a couple good drivers. They've got Hulkenberg, who finally got his podium,
Yep.
and
Congratulations.
Gabriel Bortoleto, who was the last driver to win both the F2 and F3 championship in succession.
Hmm? Yep.
And maybe they can get a cheeky podium as well.
Yeah. So I put Cadillac.
There are better teams.
I put Cadillac in
Ah,
ninth. Uh,
all right,
I think
fair enough.
again it. I would have put them higher because obviously they have Bottas and Perez, which are two brilliant drivers. They were two really good drivers. And I actually can't believe they both got sacked. But yeah,
All right
I
then.
think I wanted to put them higher. I really did because you know me, I'm a bit of a sucker for American cars, and I do like a
Yes, you are.
Cadillac. Um,
Bit too much, I think.
okay, fair enough. And I do like those two drivers. And originally I had them up in I think it was sixth, but yeah, first season I had to
Six.
drop them.
That's ambitious.
Yeah, I realized it's their first season. I'm dropping them down to ninth.
Wow. All right then. Fair enough then. In 8th, I've got Haas.
Okay, okay.
Granted, they are an American team. However, they've got Toyota. Hopefully, they're going to do well to help Haas. And
Hmm.
as you know me, I can't really say anything because I do love Japanese cars a bit too much,
Yep, you do.
especially
And
Toyotas.
J-pop and K-pop.
Hey, well,
I'm
okay,
joking, joking.
anime's good. Either way, so I've got a couple good drivers. And if Behrman does well this year, he might get demoted to Ferrari.
Okay, yeah,
Yes, I did say demoted. I don't care
yeah, that's
because
true. That's true.
oh
Um,
well.
we're on eighth, right?
Uh, yes.
Yeah, I put Racing Bulls in eighth.
Okay
I
then.
think our bottom eight have all been our bottom eight, our bottom four have all been quite similar. Um, yeah, I think Lawson. I don't know. I can't believe Red Bull picked Lawson. And I completely agreed with them demoting him. Actually, probably promoting him
Oh,
actually,
yeah,
because he's not that great. And
yeah,
obviously it's Lindenbard's first season. From yeah, it's a rookie season, and it's not gonna
yeah.
go great. But their livery that looked incredible.
Oh my gosh.
The Red Bull, the
Yeah, and
two.
we're not gonna say what I told you earlier.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
oh yeah. We're not going to talk about. We got to dwell too much on their libraries. But if you haven't, go check out the Formula One Instagram page because the all Red Bulls ones because they're both on there and they look spectacular.
Yes. Or YouTube, or Red Bull's YouTube channel, because it's got the whole thing, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I've not watched it yet because I cannot be bothered because I checked it out, but it's an hour long. I personally could not be bothered to watch it because I've
Okay.
already seen Delivery before then.
Who do you have in
The
seventh?
seventh, Alpine,
What? Why have you put them so high?
the
Explain.
Mercedes engine.
Oh God, you're really rooting for that Mercedes engine.
Yes, yes, I am. Don't care. Have a look at 2014 Mercedes. They walked away with the championship.
True, true. I mean, I obviously literally live about a 3 minute walk
Yeah,
away from.
Gasly.
I live a 3 minute walk from that Mercedes factory, and I think it
Yeah,
was I drove past on New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day, and there was still people working there. So they've been working
fair
overtime.
enough.
So congratulations, Mercedes team, you're absolutely grinding.
Not getting drunk. Not getting drunk. That's for damn sure.
Yeah,
Right then, who have you got in seventh?
I've put Audi in seventh.
Okay then,
Audi is
see
just
that
they have
kind of.
they, they have been like a strong name in motorsport for so long, and because I know Audi are technically a new team, but they're forming from Sauber, so obviously I think they have an advantage there because they can take most of a concept, and because it's a new regulations, they can take a previous concept and adapt it to the new season, and then just rebrand. Because the Sauber
Right
wasn't even
then,
that bad, like Bortoletto and um, Nico Hulkenberg, they were two good drivers last season. Um, I would have said that if um, Racing Bulls didn't have Isaac Hadjar, I think um, Sauber would have outperformed them.
then, fair enough. I mean, I was just having a little look see at Audi in Mons. Last time they won it was 2014,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I can't think of a single thing that Audi have been in since then.
yeah. I don't think they've been in any recently. I may be wrong there, but they they do endurance racing. I remember at one point they were
Yeah,
obviously they were in rallying because you had the Audi Quattro,
yeah, but
which
that was
dominated.
the 80s.
That's what I mean. They haven't been in any recent form. They're
Yeah,
there,
and
but
completely different to
but
F1
I am excited to
apart
see
from
Audi in Formula
cars.
One. I'm very excited to
Yeah,
see.
yeah, I think we all are.
I think that may be one of the few things that every Formula One fan can agree on.
Yeah. Right, in sixth, I've got Williams.
Okay, before you explain why, I've also got Williams in sixth.
Hell yeah.
So that is our first one we've agreed on.
And probably the only one.
Yeah, probably the only one. Okay, I'll let you explain first.
Right then. Because as I said before, I've got both drivers in the top 10. And again, need I say more? Mercedes engine.
Mm.
Really
Um,
am delusional, aren't I?
yeah, see,
Oh well.
I have a feeling you probably maybe put it higher. I put it lower than I originally was.
Okay then.
Only because of Alex Albon. I think James Vowles is doing an excellent job there. I think the Mercedes power unit and the
Mm,
engine is really going to help. And I also think Carlos Sainz there is incredible. Alex Albon is a midfield driver. I don't
yeah.
think he's ever going to be world champion material.
No, no. Maybe
And
he's gonna get a win
yeah,
sometime.
yeah, but
Definitely a win, but
I just,
never a championship.
yeah. And I feel quite bad because there's a lot of drivers who have talent out there, but it's just not there.
Leclerc.
Okay, yeah, the delusion.
Poor,
Uh, fifth.
poor boy. Right then. So
I,
yeah,
who've you
the
got?
fifth now
Yeah.
kind of hurts me
Oh, I know who you're
because
voting here.
got Ferrari
Oh my God,
fifth.
you were the biggest Ferrari fan I know, and I can't believe this. You're
I
gonna put
know,
them down in
I
fifth.
know, I know. You know the old saying though, if you love them, let them go.
Oh God, oh God, God, I love that song.
Then
Do you
right, I
think
wasn't on about the song.
Oh, I thought you would talk about Passenger.
I said saying. I said saying.
I know. I thought you just yeah. Okay, never mind.
No, no.
we
Either way,
we'll have to do music
as I
another
said
time.
before, maybe. As I said, got I had Leclerc seventh, I think,
Mm.
and Hamilton just wasn't in the top 10.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Because in fifth
Need I say more?
I've put Aston Martin.
Okay then, that's fair enough.
I just think their limiting factor is Lance Stroll. Again,
Yeah, yeah.
I maybe could have put them higher. Maybe I've not done them justice down in fifth, but yeah, I think
We just need to wait and see.
yeah. I just think Stroll is such a I think he's a sloppy driver.
You think?
Sorry,
Hold on.
I know. He does remind me a lot of Nicholas Lafferty.
Yeah, well, go see if he was good.
Yeah,
Ish.
honestly, he gave Verstappen the championship in 2021.
Yes, he did.
Honestly, how much extra as a bonus do you think he got for that?
uh,
Hey,
maybe a
who,
couple hundred left.
yeah. Who you got in fourth then? Come on, hit me.
In fourth, I've got Aston Martin.
Okay. Yeah,
I've not got them higher because, as I said when I was discussing about Fernando, hopefully the engine's going to be good. If not, then Newey has got to cook.
yeah. Because I'm gonna add a little bit there. I think this season Aston Martin are either gonna be really good. I mean, they've got new engine, Adrian Newey, or it's gonna be really bad.
Yep.
It's gonna go one of two ways. There's not gonna be an in between with them.
No.
In fourth,
It's
I've put
gonna
Red
be
Bull.
it'll be alright. Okay then.
Um,
Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense.
yeah, I think just again, I think I put Isaac Hadjar up in ninth for the drivers, and I
Yeah.
think that's why Red Bull's a little bit lower. Just
All
because
right then.
of that reason.
All
I
right.
think
Fair
obviously
enough.
Max can carry that team like really far. Um, and
Yeah.
I think the only reason they got third was because Ferrari had a disaster class.
Yeah. Right. In third, I put Red Bull.
Okay, yeah,
As I said, Max can carry that tractor to any position pretty much,
you can.
and I think Hadjar's going to do well, ish,
Ish.
relative to his skill level,
Yeah.
because it is his only second season.
Okay. Uh, third, I put Mercedes.
Wow. Okay,
I know you're going to disagree.
explain.
You disagree that strongly. I
Explain yourself, my good sir.
I think it's because I put Kimmy in seventh and George in fifth. I was kind of sitting there
Okay
doing
then.
maths, and it's obviously not 100% accurate, but I was doing the maths in my head, and I went, I can't put them because I've put I just couldn't put them higher because they're drivers. I think yeah, their engine is going to be amazing, um, but I think they've made their Mercedes' biggest mistake is giving their engine to McLaren.
Right then. That's fair enough, because in seconds I've got McLaren.
Okay, okay, yeah,
They're not going to retain the championship, but I do respect the drivers. They are brilliant. And maybe, just maybe, they're going to have like another Hamilton Rosberg situation or Hamilton Alonso situation, really.
yeah.
In the fact that the drivers are going to hate each other.
I agree that they're going to have a
And
tense situation, but
Michelle,
Norris and
they're
Piastri
not.
have quite a lot made it clear that what happens on track stays on track. Do you think that mentality could
Yes,
stay?
no,
You don't. Do you think that friendship
no,
would be destroyed?
yes. Have a look at Alonso, Hamilton, and Rosberg. They were brilliant friends
Oh,
in
I know,
karting,
I know.
and
It's like it was only like this year that we saw Rosberg talk nicely about Hamilton. It was only this year.
yeah,
Well, actually last year. Oh my God, keep forgetting it's 2026.
oh,
In
yes,
second,
either.
I have done the most delusional thing ever.
Oh
This is probably
no,
the most delusional thing I've ever said, but I put a
no, no, it's
Ferrari
not. Oh my gosh. Okay
it,
then.
because because I've put the two Ferrari drivers above the two Mercedes drivers. It made sense. My constructors is just based off of the rankings that I did in the drivers and then added them up together. I actually did maths for mine. So I realized if I put Ferrari always had to be above Mercedes in my eyes, just because of how I did the drivers.
Okay then.
Um,
All right, fair enough
yeah,
then.
that was just a logical maths one there,
Right. Okay. Sure. Okay.
not delusion at all.
It's obvious.
Not
No, no, 100%. It's obviously in first. I've got Mercedes.
okay.
They've got some brilliant drivers,
Debatable, but yeah.
and well, screw you. They're gonna get the championship, I reckon.
Do you think? Okay, fair enough. I've put McLaren.
Yeah, yeah. There was no surprise there.
Yeah, yeah, I felt as like a really strong McLaren fan. I felt like, firstly, it would be not delusional of me to put them anywhere other than first. Um,
No, 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 no. That's no. There's no delusion there. That's
no,
for
okay,
sure.
fair enough. I think, like I said, Mercedes' biggest problem was giving their engine to McLaren because because Mercedes have to design the engine, the power unit, and then the car. But with McLaren,
Yeah.
they are so good when it comes to the tire cooling, the management, the aerodynamics of their car is just they put so much work into that. Like their engineering team is crazy. And I think with the Mercedes, it's just out there.
Yeah, then. Fair
Uh,
enough.
okay, so obviously now we've got the four other categories that we've done. What is your good surprise that will
Yep.
come out of 2026?
Oh, yeah. It is well. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I reckon Williams are gonna get a double podium with specifically Carlos Sainz beating Albon.
Okay, okay.
They're gonna do well. Can
Okay, I have gone like I've realized this is just maybe like the most delusional ranking that I could have ever come up
Oh
with.
no.
But my good surprise is Lewis Hamilton winning a race with Ferrari. Not including a
Yeah.
sprint win, but like an actual race win.
No, that's not gonna happen.
You don't think that?
You,
I I mean I will point out we have called it surprise. Like I wouldn't place bets that he'd win, but
oh
I
no,
would but I
fair
would
enough then.
but if he won a race, I'd be quite pleasantly surprised.
All right, that's fair enough then.
Okay,
Okay,
what bad
that's
surprise do
that's
you
strange
think is
then.
going to come out of 2026?
I think this. You might hate me for this, but I reckon Lando Norris is only going to win 3 races.
Okay, I'd be inclined. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, if I have to be honest. I've already said that I think
Yep,
Oscar will do better, and I think that's going to come down to when it's McLaren 1-2 finishing. I think Oscar will outscore Lando. So yeah, I'm not
yeah,
surprised there.
yeah. However, lots of Lando fans, or just McLaren fans in general, they might hate me because they think Lando is their king
I'm just
for
saying,
whatever bloody
I'm
reason.
just saying, I'm a Lando fan and a McLaren fan. Yeah, I am totally so happy with Oscar. If Oscar wins the championship this year, I will be so over the moon for him. So
Yeah,
it's
fair
just
enough.
toxic Formula One fans. So if you're out there and you're being a toxic Formula One fan, shame on you.
Yes, shame on you.
Uh,
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your family. Dishonor on your cow.
okay.
I like
Mine's,
Mulan. It's a good film.
yeah, true, true. I don't know whether mine's a surprise, more of logic in reasoning. Mine is Fernando Alonso retirement.
Ah,
Because in
uh,
2025, he went on air and said, if 2026 regulations are not good or aren't fun, that will be his last year in
I
Formula One.
thought he said that if he didn't do well, he's gonna stay on.
I am certain that he said that would be his last year in Formula One. And
He's
I am saying, if I wake up one day and hear that he is left, he's retiring from Formula One, I'm going to be very upset.
for the second time, mind you.
Yeah, but last time he went to um endurance racing, so we still got to see him in a
Yeah,
race car. However, I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised
Well,
if at some point we see Verstappen and Alonso on the same team for endurance racing. But that's for another time.
that would be very funny. Very
Um,
funny. Okay,
what is
I
something
think absolutely.
so out of the water that you think will happen this year?
Leclerc moved to Aston Martin, replacing Lance Stroll.
Okay. Um, yeah.
Uh, explain. What's his face? Lawrence is losing more and more power within the team because Honda's come in. Adrian Newey's now the team principal. They're not gonna they're not gonna be happy with Stroll doing his things, being crashing every 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
And
That's true.
and Leclerc's gonna get fed up with Ferrari. I don't blame him. And face him.
Okay. Yeah. Um, so I've been doing my research for this one. I think this involves this is quite a long one, but it's based off of one thing. So I'm going to say the thing it's based off that. Mine is Oscar Piastri leaving McLaren for Mercedes.
Oh, okay. Explain.
I was looking at it, and his contract ends in 2026. McLaren have made a statement that said they are hoping to extend his contract.
Right.
McLaren want to extend Piastri's contract. Piastri has not made anything clear about what he is planning on doing. And McLaren, he has fallen out with McLaren, and you could see that. You could see that with the way
Yeah.
he behaved. And I think he would fit quite nicely in the Mercedes team. And do you know
Okay
what I
then.
think will
That's
happen?
interesting.
This is going to be one of the most craziest shifts, and it is called something out of the water, but this then would involve George Russell moving to Red Bull
What the?
and Max
Okay.
Verstappen moving to McLaren.
Oh my god.
That is something out of the water because all of their
Yes.
contracts
Okay.
are under renewal in 2026.
No, well, I'm pretty sure Max's contract runs out in 2028.
Yeah, his runs out in 2028, but he has quite a few exit clauses.
Yeah,
That
true.
guy has more exit clauses than I have money in my bank account right now.
Well, no. Depressing?
Yeah.
Oh well.
And the final one, who is going to DNF/crash the most?
Arvid Lindblad.
Okay, fair enough. Because he's a rookie.
Well, not just because of that. He had quite a few crashes last year when he was in F2,
Okay, yeah.
and I don't think he's going to perform that well.
If I'm honest,
Another
I don't
reason
think
why I've got RB so low down.
I've watched like bits of Formula 2 and Formula E. So, and I'm not like well equipped with them, but I have watched a lot of Formula 1. So, I don't really know much about him. But yeah, I can understand rookie season. Most
Yes.
rookie, I think every rookie went out at least once. Yeah, because all of them went out at
Yeah.
Silverstone.
Were they all? Were they
Yeah,
all
yeah, because
Silverstone?
I think because it maybe wasn't Behrman. Behrman might have been the only one not to.
It's interesting. Let me have a
Because
look.
I think, if I can remember correctly, I know this is a bit of a sidetrack, but um, Hadjar went into the back of Antonelli. Bortoletto
Right.
retired the car. Lawson retired the car, and then Behrman span off because they did the double hash spin, but they both rejoined the track,
Right.
if I can remember correctly. But I've put for it. Felt like there's going to be no surprise if I put Lance Stroll.
No. Oh. Okay. Yes. Okay. I see that. So,
Um,
well, about your about your comment about every driver being out in Silverstone, you are incorrect.
okay,
Behrman
who didn't?
finished in the 11th.
Yeah, I said Behrman was the exception.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Okay, I was right. That's fair enough. But yeah, I just think it's not necessarily car issues. I think he's probably gonna like make con. He always in every race he makes contact with someone, and I think he's gonna either crash it or do damage to something that forces them to tire the car.
All right. Fair enough.
So that's just yeah. I don't know if there's. I think it would have been closed with Lawson and Lindenbaugh. To be fair, I think those two would probably be next on my list for them.
All right. Fair enough.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. I would have. Yeah.
that's how this done. You
I
want
would
to
have.
add anything?
Oh. Nope. Can't think of anything.
I'm going to leave you with one question. Is
Oh
2026
no.
going to be more enjoyable than 2025?
Yes. That's
Okay.
that's a very low bar to hop over.
Okay, fair enough.
Can't
Okay.
really think of a properly exciting race than last year.
Okay, fair enough. Um, well,
Maybe
that's
so.
that's it from both of us. Hope you've enjoyed
Yes.
this episode. Ashton is definitely going to return for more of these. I think I'm looking to get you and Brandon both on an episode. Um,
Ah,
just because I worked out this episode that I'm going to give you a bit of a hint to it, but we have residents from each country in terms of things we like. When you think about it, I am like the resident American, you're like the resident Japanese, and Brandon's the resident British. So I think we need the
oh
three of
no.
us on here and discussing topics from each of those cultures.
Okay then. Well, you best be ready to hear a lot about anime.
Yeah, you that video is going to come probably at the end of this month, so or in a couple of
Okay.
weeks' time. So subscribers, stick
Yes, if
around for that.
Brandon wants
That'll be
to.
interesting. But yeah,
Yes.
like and subscribe, and we'll catch you all later.
Yes. Goodbye, fellow viewers.
Bye.